Hey there, I'm Joe Carter. If you've ever popped the hood and thought, where do I even start? You're in good company. Around here, we take the mystery out of car repair, one fix at a time. Whether you're a beginner or just looking to sharpen your skills, there's something here for you. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe if you're into learning without the headaches. All right? That's enough from me.
Careful disassembly of unfamiliar assemblies and units is the key to trouble-free assembly. In practice, it is not always possible to keep track of all the subtleties and nuances. Fortunately, the joint of equal angular velocity cannot be called an overly complex node, so after reading our article and watching the accompanying video, you will know how to assemble the internal ball joint. Types. In modern cars, only two types of construction are used for internal joints. Receptacle, used in the vast majority of external grenades, and on some cars and as an internal ball joint, for example, Volkswagen Transporter T4. The unit consists of the following parts: a housing with a spline part that enters the wheel hub, cage, balls and retaining ring. Tripod is a 3-bus joint that works in relatively small angles, up to 25°. Nevertheless, this is quite enough to compensate for suspension travel, displacement of the powertrain and gearbox in corners, when driving over bumps, so the tripod is most often used to manufacture internal ball joints. Structurally, it consists of a housing in which treadways are milled, a joint with rollers and a retaining ring. Put on the shaft anther with a metal shield. Install the limiting ring. Assemble the housing with the cage and inner ring separately. Put the cage on the inner cage and place it inside the housing. Then, unscrewing the cage and insert one ball at a time. The video shows the process of assembly of the fixed in the vice gear. Initially, the cage and housing are put on the drive shaft. Then, as in the previous case, the balls are inserted alternately into the grooves. Tripod. It is much easier to assemble a tripod-type ball joint. All you need to do is install the dust cover on the drive shaft in advance, put the joint with rollers on the splines, fix the joint. By installing the circlip, the drive shaft has a groove for it, grease all rubbing pairs abundantly, install the housing, fix the dust covers, manually develop the mechanism by making several turns in different directions. For a visual representation, we suggest watching a video of the assembly of the outer and inner ball joints. Important points when replacing: useful tips that will not only help you to assemble the inner ball joints correctly, but also prolong the life of the joints of equal angular velocity in general. If you noticed the torn dust cover in time and the ball joint before the moment of disassembly has not yet begun to crunch, you can do without washing the unit and replacing the lubricant, as a lubricant should not use lithyl, solidal or graphite grease. Only special grease for ball and socket joints is acceptable. If you disassemble an old ball and socket joint to wash it and replace the grease, mark the location of the cage relative to the body. When removing the balls, spread out so that then install them in their native places. Gasoline, a small brush and a clean rag are good for flushing. Factory crimp clamps are considered disposable. If you reinstall them, be prepared for the fact that when you turn the wheel, especially in the cold, the duster may come off. As a result, installation of a new or washing of the old garnet will go to waste. Such clamps can be crimped with thin pliers. The most convenient way to squeeze and unclamp the circlips is with special pliers. Without them, assembly and disassembly may require more time and nerves. In conclusion, assembling the inner ball joint is a crucial step in ensuring the proper function and safety of your vehicle's suspension system. By following the steps outlined in this video, you can achieve a secure and reliable installation. Remember to always double-check your work and consult your vehicle's manual for specific guidelines. Thank you for watching, and we hope this guide has been helpful in your automotive endeavors.